Hey everybody, it's Holly. I know this is not a traditional video that I tend to make, but this is Scientology related. So I went a little crazy on eBay and decided to purchase some items, let's say, related to the church. So I figured today we'd unbox them and show you guys what I ordered. Alright, so this is the first box of 4. They gradually increase in size. I got my fiance over here helping me out. Why don't you hop in a frame and say hi to everybody?
Hi.
This is my fiance Carmen, and this is her box cutter. She doesn't trust me with it sometimes. But I know you don't trust me. I don't really care. Alright. First things first. So, the first item we have, obviously, USPS. Please don't put that in front of the camera. Put it anywhere. I'll worry about it later once the video's done. There's probably a more efficient way to do this.
Want me to help you?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Positive.
Yes, I'm positive. I'm not going to hurt myself. I know you think I am, but I'm not.
I never said you were gonna hurt yourself. Oh god.
Get it out of the fucking way! I'm saying get the garbage out of frame. Let me unbox this at my own fucking leisure.
Then I won't help. I'll go away.
No, just help me with getting the boxes. Or I'll just get the boxes myself.
There you go. Show YouTube how much we love each other.
Alright, so these are lectures 1 to 42 of the Phoenix Lectures, Freeing the Human Spirit by L. Ron Hubbard. Yes, these are CD format. They look pretty good, I gotta say. Yep, Golden Era Productions. Each one talks about the lecture or lectures that are on it. So for lecture 1, for example, we got the Auditor's Code and Practice, Training of Auditors, the 4 Conditions of Existence, Consideration and Isness. So, Phoenix Lectures, first thing we saw. Second box.
You're not gonna show them like the case and everything.
The case
what
is
they all look like?
clear, pretty much. Clear. Fucking glare. A little bit of gold color on that. CDs. Obviously look like CDs. They pretty much match the cover. There is 11 discs here. And I believe this one is 11 as well. So, second box. Alright, we have another lecture series. This is the Dianetics Lectures and Demonstrations. 4 lectures on 5 CDs, complete with a transcript and a glossary. Titles include Introduction to Dianetics, What Dianetics Can Do, Running an Engram, and How to Resolve Stalled Cases. Alright, let's see what this looks like on the inside here. Yeah, I could have just opened it that way. I don't see what the big point is of having an open cover when there's probably something in there that should have been, but now it's not. So fuck it. This looks more like it. So, it's got a picture of L. Ron Hubbard at one of his lectures. And inside we have a booklet about Dianetics. I believe these are... Yes, these are transcripts. Are these transcripts? Yeah, these should be transcripts of the actual lectures themselves. It seems as if we do have some example auditing sessions in here, so I guess L. Ron Hubbard was auditing a pre-clear. So, Introduction to Dianetics, Running an Engram, Dianetics, How to Resolve Stalled Cases. There's 2 Running an Engram parts. There's 2 CDs, so I'm assuming the whole thing is just the auditing session. So we got 4 lectures here in this booklet. Yep, we got a little glossary in the back to clear up all the MUs that we have. Which, if you were watching my Study Tech series or my KSW series, you're going to know what misunderstood words are. Alright. Third box. Alright. Now we're getting to the good stuff. The really good stuff. If this is what I think it is. Actually, I believe this is something else. I don't believe it. The real good stuff is coming into the last box. Okay, bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Alright. So, this is the Clearing Congress. A Congress was a type of lecture that L. Ron Hubbard gave. 9 lectures, complete with transcripts, glossary, and guides, including the fact of clearing, the factors of clearing, the freedoms of clear, prerequisites to auditing, clear procedure creativeness, the magic button, the goal of auditing, and violence. So, I'm looking forward to listening to this. This is completely sealed, still in plastic wrap, has not been opened. Final box. The heaviest box of them all, and my absolute favorite when it comes to what is going to be in here. Fuck. Yeah, that does make sense. Alright. I just don't want to break what is in here.
Let me do it then.
Nope, I got it. Okay, so this is just filler. They put it in fucking garbage bags. Alright, first package. I want to actually move this to the side, and I'll pull stuff out one by one. Look, I know this is a disorganized unboxing video, but you know what? It's my first one, and there's probably going to be more coming out later, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, let's break open this Amazon package. Which one is this? This is the... I don't recognize this. Okay. Oh, perfect. So this is Research and Discovery Series number 14. Came anything from December 10th to 17th, 1952. Obviously the very early days of Dianetics. Obviously the very early days of auditing and Scientology. Scientology was established as a religion in 52. So obviously there's going to be a lot of discovery going on with Hubbard and etc. Cut that plastic open. If my fingers would work. Sorry if I wasn't necessarily looking at the camera while I was talking for a good chunk of the time. I was just trying to make sure I looked right in OBS. Okay, plastic can go in there. So, Research and Discovery Series. We've got Courses, Stress Cleared Auditors. It's, I guess, published by the Hubbard Association of Scientologists International in Phoenix. We've got lecture transcripts. Some drawing that I don't know what the fuck it is. I think this says energy characteristics. Wave characteristics. Yeah, so these are all, I think these are all lectures that L. Ron Hubbard gave. Yep. These are all transcripts of lectures given from the 10th to the 17th. So that's what the R&D series is. It's all lectures. I did not know that until just now. So. We got Research and Discovery Series 1, second item, in a garbage bag. We got Research and Discovery Series Volume 10 from March 8th to June 26th, 1952. Obviously going to be the same thing, but I just want to take a quick look through to see what we can find. We've got LRH auditing a PC from the lecture called How to Search for Incidents on the Track, Part 2. Okay, incidents are, this is not just related to current life auditing. Incidents are things that could have happened thousands, millions, billions of years ago, or trillions of years ago in some cases, to Thetans. So it looks as if right now, yeah, here's an example. So LRH says, now, did you ever hear of Space Station 33? The pre-clear says, no, 56. You in Space Station 56? Yep. You ever in communication with Space Station 33? Nothing to do with it. This machine says that you are. The PC says, well, I don't like him. Okay, so as you can see, space, sci-fi, all that crap. But I actually cannot wait to dive into these. And actually, I'm going to show them on the channel at some point. We got our little index in the back here. We got books, organization, executive course volumes, and management series volumes. Obviously, we know what those are because we looked at them on the KSW and Study Tech videos. Advertising recorded lectures and lecture series on cassette tapes. I don't know how many of you are actually old enough to remember cassette tapes. Technically, I'm not old enough to remember cassette tapes, but my fiance is. She's not old. She's one generation away from me. But alright, so we got the 8 dynamics here. Let me show this diagram of the 8 dynamics. And there she goes walking off. I must have offended her somehow. But this is amazing. I'm so happy to have these, and hopefully I can expand my collection as I look through more. We've got number 8 from October 13th to December 31st of 51. So this covers about 2.5 months worth of lectures. How to talk about Dianetics, basic postulates. We'll cover what postulates are later in the series. In one of the series, I guarantee you we'll find postulates somewhere. Counter emotion, the chart of attitudes. So this looks like a early version of the tone scale. Anger, fear, cowardice, apathy, boredom. Alright, so we gotta find 1-1. Because I know one of these is associated with sexuality, and I cannot find that right now, but this is Hubbard's chart of attitudes, which obviously later known as the tone scale. But the next book, the final R&D series book, is going to be number 13 from December 1st to 9th of 1952. Such as creative processing. It's a demo of the E-meter. So one more auditing with a PC. I don't know how anybody can read LRH's writing. I mean, I know it says all data or datum, deductive and inductive, but I am not exactly sure what the circles mean. The fuck is this? Something
looks like a person masturbating.
High wave and low wave. So I'm assuming...
Looks like a person masturbating or trying to take a shit.
I don't know what it is, but you see a torso, you see an arm, you see a lower leg thing, and you see a foot. So I'm assuming X1 has to do with the source of the wave, and X2 is the recipient of said wave. So I'm wondering if this has to do with communication. Oh no, this has to do with Thetans. not communication. So it's going to be going back on incidents probably and stuff like that. Tone scale, moving the PC up. More on automaticity, characteristics of flows. Alright. And obviously you got your index and your glossary for word clearing. The final book, which all of you should be familiar with this type of book. This is a technical volume. This is technical volume number 12 from 1980 to 1984. We've only really looked at the technical series. So, like the KSW series, you've got a whole bunch of other series in that specific volume, but this one has a bunch of policy letters. Not policy letters, my bad. Technical bulletins, obviously, because it's a bulletin. We got confessionals here. So we've got all the sec checks. We got supervisor confessionals. What do we have here? The confessional repair list. General staff confessional lists, such as, have you ever had case on post? As we already know, post is a job. Case refers to, I should have sat down for this. Case refers to emotion, so no emotions at work, no crying at work. Let's say an example would be you find out your mother died, you find out someone you love died, and you work for a Scientology organization or you're in the Sea Org. You are expected to keep those emotions suppressed, hidden down, and not show that emotion at work. Hence, no case, no emotion on post or at your job. Have you done anything to damage the repute of the Sea Org? Have you prevented another from studying or training? Now these, I can actually use these if I want to demonstrate what auditing is. Do you have overts of omission on LRH? Have you ever made a case supervisor wrong? Have you ever not written a cramming order when you should have? Wait, we're actually... Oh boy. Alright, so we got the drug rundown. I don't actually know anything about the drug rundown, but I am looking forward to this. Afraid to use ethics, two-way communications, ES to floating needle. I don't exactly know what ES is. We're going to have to look that up later. So this seems like quite a few confessionals. Was there an injustice? We got a purification rundown delivery manual advertisement, so let me show you that. We got that. And, as you know, technical bulletins are written in red ink on white paper, hence the red volumes versus green volumes. Beingness. We got no glossary here because that is in its own book. Setting up and using a reel-to-reel tape player. Let's see what else. Oh, this looks like a handling sheet for injuries. Unconscious or in a coma. What the hell? Wait, you're expected to do this to PCs? So, unconscious or in a coma. Touch the patient's hand to parts of the bed with feel that object. Or unconscious or in a coma. You make that body sit on that chair or lie on that bed. Tracker, will you get out of the garbage? Injuries, give me a purpose for handling ARC breaks, which as we know is affinity reality communication. Preliminary assessment for illnesses. So we got symptoms such as severely ill and close to death. But we have letters associated with each one. So a symptom, for example, ill and has done a bunk. Handlings, CBADEFIJKLMNOPQRSTUVWXYZ AABBCDDCCDDEFFGGHHIJJKKLLNNOOPPQQ. So now, looks like we gotta find what exactly those letters are referring to before we figure out what... Yeah, we gotta figure out what those numbers, those letters are related to. So, does it say what we are referring to here? Uses, alcohol, interviews. Got an FES checklist for starting or continuing your L10, L11, and L12 rundowns. Your L10, L11, and L12 are the highest auditing practices that you can do. It's when you reach OT8, you do your L10, L11, and L12 on the free wins. So we got FES checklists and summaries. Stalled Dianetic clears, post-purpose clearing revived. We literally have a bulletin just on freedom of speech and prejudice. You can say what you please, but what you say does not have to please. No shit. Just be careful not too many people get unpleased. It doesn't matter how many people you don't please with your words. As long if they're true, they're true. I get that you're upset, Scientology, but stop getting butthurt. Prejudice, a fixed, unqualified opinion, usually based on unhappy experience, substituting itself for reason. Confessional tech policies, overts. This is the one book that I was really looking forward to looking through. Mixing rundowns and repairs. Who or what is a CS? OT3 course Posh Up. That's interesting. So let's take a look at that one quick. The OT3 course, the celebrated Wall of Fire level, has now been updated in its check sheet and associated materials to reflect the technical advances made in recent years, which are vital to all pre-OTs studying this level. There's been no change in the phenomenal technology of OT3, of course. What has been done is a review and alignment of all the materials and a full updating and recompilation of the check sheet with additional drills which even better prepare a pre-OT to solo audit the materials of Section 3 OT. The result is a fully updated and poshed up course. So for pre-OTs approaching OT3, a sparkling, bright, fully updated course containing some of the most astounding technology of all my research awaits you, and it is being issued in course packs containing fresh, newly printed, crystal clear issues of my original materials. The Wall of Fire has now again been given the red carpet treatment that it richly deserves. How to disconnect. So we have a policy called PTSness and disconnection. I'm looking forward to that into like some suppression series. Purification rundown and dealing with radiation. This is part of the study series. It's the use of demonstration. We're going to cover that soon. The way to happiness. I know you guys are probably getting really bored just watching me look through these, but I am having a great fucking time right now. So, precept. Oh my god, they have an entire sec check related to the fucking thing of the way to happiness. Holy shit. Happiness rundown command sheets. Have the PC read the beginning chapter of the booklet and ensure that he understands it. Find out if the PC has read the booklet, The Way to Happiness. Ask if he had any realizations or gains from reading the booklet. Give examples and demos. Clear the words of the happiness rundown. So, for example, have the PC read the precepts of take care of yourself, clear any MUs. Is there anything you've run across about taking care of yourself which you couldn't think with? Is there anything you have encountered about taking care of yourself which didn't seem to add up? Handle using false data stripping. So we got the false data stripping, which I don't exactly know where that is, but niacin, talking about, this is part of the purification rundown, talks about the types of minerals and vitamins one needs to take. Q&A. TR1, Q for B. We've got the TRs, or we've got some version of the TRs. This is a TR drill. Assessment drills. I have never seen these before. So TR1, Q2, walkabout questions. There is no coach. 2 students separate and walk around their neighborhood and then meet and compare notes. The object is to detect personal habits in questioning. Commands, the most common everyday social questions such as how's it going or do you like the weather, etc., appropriate to the activities and circumstances of the person. Only 1 or 2 questions to a separate person. The questions must be social and ordinary, but they must be questions. The 2 students agree on the areas they will cover and the time they will meet again. They then go off individually, not together. The student pauses next to people encountered and asks a social question, listens to his own voice tones, and notes the reaction of the person himself asked. In this drill, the student does not necessarily try to use TR1Q1, but is just himself speaking as he would normally speak. Now, what is TR1Q1? Pitch of the statement in question. Coach sitting at the keyboard of a piano or organ or any usable instrument, student standing beside the instrument, to establish the pitch differences of statements and questions. If the student's a girl, the coach asks her to say apple as a statement. The coach then strikes the C above middle C as given in the data above, which is a guide on keys on a piano. Down there. I mean, I could go through this entire thing of just reading this. This is incredible. I don't know, just having these books. For fuck's sake. We have Technical Volume 12, Research and Discovery Series 13, 8, 10, 14. Back that up a little bit. So we've got these books so far. We have yet to get numbers 1 to 7, 9, 11, and 12 of this Discovery series. We also have yet to get the other, the other 11 technical bulletins, as well as the 4 other books on the top of that sheet. The Case Supervisor series, Technical series, Rundowns, and something else along with the dictionary. Alright, so it looks as though the QQ, AA, BB, etc. is in Volume 9 of the Technical Bulletins. So I am going to go through eBay a bit more later and see what I can find and unbox for you guys later. I would love to have the entire series of all 3. R&D, Technical Bulletins, and the policy letters.